Relying on a job in 2025 is like keeping all of your savings under a mattress and hoping it doesn't catch fire. You're working to pay bills, maybe treat yourself to a Friday night takeaway or a new top on sale, but where's the long-term plan in that? A job isn't a career. It's usually a holding pattern. And in today's world, the roles that feel safe are often the most at risk. I'm Amy, the UK's most sought after and highly recommended business and mindset coach for professional organisers with a 6-month plus waitlist to work with me one-to-one. I empower you to become the person you need to be to build a profitable, freedom-filled decluttering business that works around your life, not the other way around. Subscribe if you want, because by the end of this video, you will know exactly why launching your professional organising business now could be the smartest, safest move you could make. Okay, let me give it to you straight. AI is real and it's already happening, even if you've been ignoring it and pretending it's not happening. It is. And listen, I ignored it for a whole year. In fact, probably longer than a year. But for a whole year after ChatGPT came out, I ignored it. I was like, whoa, no, this is too much. I'm not dealing with this. Absolutely not. So I get it if you're ignoring it. Cashiers, they were replaced by self-checkouts at Tesco, Waitrose, and every supermarket, making low-skill retail roles vanish. Data entry clerks, receptionists, customer service reps, even paralegals, they're being overtaken by AI tools and chatbots. Even interns and entry-level roles are being automated. 70% of their tasks can now be done by AI. Experts like Amazon's Andy Jassy and BT's Alison Kirby are openly warning of job reductions in finance, HR, call centres, even software development. And it's only going to accelerate. This is not hype. This is proof. And if you think your job is immune, you might need to think again. Now, let me tell you why professional organising is safe. AI cannot empathise with a client crying over sentimental clutter. They cannot adapt on the spot when a photo lands in the wrong box. And AI cannot use psychological insight to shift behaviours. And any of us who regularly use self-checkouts can see what gets replaced. Repetitive tasks, not human connection. That repetitive stuff, AI grabs it up. But emotional intelligence, trust, real deep transformation, AI can't do that. That makes your work essential and increasing in demand. Let me tell you a story. An old acquaintance of mine, still on my Facebook friends list, was in an admin role and she thought it was bulletproof. Reliable salary, comfy routine, nothing spectacular, but it'll do. And then AI tools entered. Email chatbots, payroll bots, dictation software. In under 6 months, she was made redundant. That was the same person who told me years before I was taking too big of a risk starting my professional organising business. Someone who knew sweet fuck all about business. She got called into HR. So while she'd been scoffing at my business, I was hitting 3 to 5k per month continuously and working when I wanted. And now I'm making 5 figures and multiple 5 figures a month. My business is growing day by day because I help to get my clients insane results. And the demand is ridiculous. Now, I'm not saying any of this to brag or make you feel bad. I'm simply trying to make you realise, one, the possibilities are literally endless. And I genuinely wish I'd have watched a video like this years before I started, because I don't know if I've said this on this channel yet. I've said it multiple times on Instagram, but I waited for 10 years too long to start my professional organising business when I started it, whenever it was, however many years ago. I literally had the idea 10 years previous and I didn't do it because I was scared, because I thought the same things that my acquaintance thought and that millions of other people think when they think about starting a business in any industry. There's all these fears. Now, I know you might be thinking, but Amy, aren't there already quite a few professional organisers out there? What if the market gets saturated? But please, let me stop you right there. Because yes, while it might feel that more and more people are entering this industry, the demand is growing even faster. It's literally skyrocketing because more and more people every single day in the Western world are typing professional organiser near me into Google because they are drowning. They are drowning in clutter, in debt, in overwhelm, in stuff they don't even remember buying, in family arguments, in chaos caused by clutter. We are living in an era of consumerism on freaking steroids. The world has gone mad, and now people are suffocating under the weight of their own stuff. They are accumulating more and more every single day, faster and with less intention than ever before, and it's catching up with them. They're not just overwhelmed by their homes, they're overwhelmed by their entire lives. And what happens when the Amazon boxes pile up, when the cupboards won't shut, and the brain fog kicks in from living in a chaotic home? They don't need a new storage system, they need you. Because as I always say, professional organising isn't about pretty boxes and Pinterest pantry perfection. It's about transformation. As professional organisers, we help clients reclaim their peace, their energy, and their headspace, and even their relationships and financial well-being too. Not to mention their physical health and all of the other countless benefits of having a decluttered home. We do not just organise homes. We help them stop the constant buying, the clutter habits, which helps the planet in turn, and their purse and their peace of mind. We help them to create order in a world that feels so chaotic. This is life-changing work, and AI cannot touch it. You can't automate empathy. You can't program presence or human connection. And you definitely cannot replace the compassion required to support someone who's crying over their late mum's wedding album, holding it in one hand whilst trying to let go in the other. There are 8 billion people on this planet, and I would argue that a huge percentage of those, especially in the Western world, could benefit from a professional organiser. They just don't know we exist yet. Which therefore means the opportunity is gigantic, not just in building a fulfilling, freedom-led business, but to become part of something bigger, a movement, a revolution in how people live, shop, and care for their homes and themselves. The decluttering industry is only just getting started. I'm getting emotional. Oh my God, because I just see how much it helps people change their lives every single day. And I am doing everything in my power to lead that movement. As the founder of Amy the Space Creator, or technically the Space Creator, and Pro Organiser Academy, and the most sought after business and mindset coach for professional organisers in the UK, as well as a leading declutter and self-concept coach in my professional organising business, I'm not just helping people start and build the businesses of their dreams and clearing the clutter in general for the other side. I'm on a mission to bring professional organising the visibility it deserves, to raise industry standards, to show the world what's possible when people take control of their income, their time, and their purpose. This is about more than business. This is a true passion, and it's about creating change inside homes, inside families, inside you. So if you've been worrying about competition, please stop it. There is more than enough demand, okay? And I just need to understand how to tap into it. And the more you show up and shout about how you help, the more people find the courage to ask for that help. That's the business you're building. That's the legacy you're creating. And that is why this industry is only just getting started. And that's why I poured my heart and soul, blood, sweat, and tears into creating Pro Organiser Business Blueprint to help you do this properly, powerfully, and profitably from day one. That is a mouthful. Now, let me tell you about one of my clients, one of my high-level one-to-one coaching clients in the US. She was a journalist before she started her professional organising business. When we started coaching together, it became apparent that she was missing some of the really key business fundamentals, and I wanted to give her access to everything that she needed without using up all our one-to-one coaching time on that specifically, on things that were more back end. And so I decided that it might be helpful to her to have access to Pro Organiser Business Blueprint, which she went through, not the live version, but everything that was saved on there, all of the content. There's so much content in the background aside, which are also saved as replays, by the way. And I gave her bonus access as a one-to-one high-level coaching client because I really wanted her to be set up for success and to maximize the coaching with me so that we could together work on the high-level stuff while she sorted the other bits out in the background. She worked through it between our one-to-one coaching sessions, and in our next call, within 5 minutes, she was in tears. And she said, Amy, I can't believe I wasted a year piecing this all together by myself after paying for that other quite expensive course that only taught me how to organise. Pro Organiser Business Blueprint gave her the full roadmap in the exact order with the support that she'd been missing. She was so relieved and said, I'm so glad I found you, Amy, and took the leap for one-to-one coaching. And thank you so much for giving me access to the program as a bonus. And now, well, of course, she's fully booked, confidently planning, no more scrambling alone. And in just 3 months of working together inside my one-to-one coaching container, she has made over $16,000, which is more than she made in her entire first year in business before working with me. In just 3 months. I'm honestly so proud of her. Like, we both we were both nearly crying over it. Needless to say, of course, she re-signed for another 3-month coaching container with me immediately to carry on the amazing work. So here's what the Pro Organiser Business Blueprint includes. Full professional organising business setup. So technical, legal, financial, logistical, literally everything. Your social media, your website, there's like launch plans, you have, oh my God, templates, so much stuff. Like literally everything is included that you would need, and it's all step by step. Business mindset and energetic coaching, which most courses skip. Step-by-step visibility and marketing strategy to get paying clients fast. High-touch group coaching and weekly live sessions from me, the UK's #1 coach in the industry. In between session Q&A so that you are never stuck and you will get your questions answered personally by me, not some randomer, by me. Lifetime access as well. Again, so many people do not offer this. So many course providers give you access for like 3 days or a week or a month at max. I give you lifetime access to every single one of my programs because I want you to have it. I believe that's where some of the value lies. Sometimes you get busy, sometimes you need to come back to things. It's reality. And I think it's outrageous not to offer it personally. And so much more. So much more is included. Now, if you're already building your business and maybe you're experienced as a professional organizer, but you're really fumbling around with social media, marketing or sales, I've got you covered with Get Visible, Get Clients, which is my full-blown Instagram marketing course designed specifically for the decluttering industry. No generic stuff here. You won't have to try and figure out how to ram in your industry when it's really nothing related. Nothing like that. This is specific for professional organizers. We go far beyond basic Instagram into content strategy, repurposing, conversion, so that you actually get booked. Also high-level stuff that you can do later on, and so much more. It's a pretty big course. Now, this one is online. It's not live coaching, which means that you can do it anytime you want. You can dip in and out. And if you prefer even deeper personalized growth, then my high-touch one-to-one coaching puts you at the front and center. We dig so deep into your self-concept, your mindset, your business strategy as well, of course, so that you grow massively, personally and professionally. But be aware, those places do fill fast, and I am generally booked up 6 months in advance. So you will need to be on the wait list, and you will also need to join my email newsletter, which is free, and you also get amazing advice every week for free. But that is where I put out my availability. And so if you're not on that, then the chances are if a space does come up, it will go and you won't see about it, because usually I don't even advertise it on Instagram. It just goes to my email list. So make sure you are on there. Again, you can click the link in the description box down below to get onto that. So don't make the same mistakes that so many other professional organizers have made or are still making. Don't waste another year piecing it together alone whilst you're watching others succeed and smash it. Don't wait for a safe job. Don't stay stuck in a job that actually might not be that safe if you don't like it. Obviously, if you're watching this and you love your job and you don't want to be a professional organizer, then don't quit. You're probably watching the wrong video. But that safety really could vanish overnight. If you're serious about taking control of your time, your job, and your future, there has never been a better time to future-proof your income. Click the links in the description box down below to enroll in Pro Organiser Business Blueprint if there's still spaces available, or you can join the waitlist for the next round. You will get the roadmap, the coaching, and the transformation that you deserve. To grab Get Visible, Get Clients for marketing mastery in the decluttering space, or you can secure your one-to-one, one-off business strategy session if you're aiming for deep personalized growth. But spaces are obviously limited with all of those things except the Instagram course, because that's self-paced. And one-to-one, one-off strategy sessions, you can generally get in a bit sooner than 6 months, but just check. You can see my real-time availability on the website in the booking calendar if you want to have a look. This isn't a side hustle wannabe. It's the path to a stable, fulfilling career that AI cannot ever take away from you. You are worthy. You are ready. You can absolutely build a successful, profitable, professional organizing business. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.